Got my little granny bed jacket on. We had a cold front blow through. Cold. I'm acting like I'm living up north. This is the temperature. I'm a mess. But for Houston, that's our winter. Plus it's raining and it's overcast, so whew, getting out the hot chocolate and going under a blanket after this tutorial. Are y'all ready? So we'll just start with our Gerard Clean Canvas. I'm going to use the shade Medium today. No particular reason, I just grabbed this one. We're going to be using greens. I'm so excited. I want some greens. Oh, and if you see my brows kind of falling down, I have not applied my soap yet. I've been kind of waiting till the end to do it because sometimes I get a little wild and floof around them. So we'll put our soap on more towards the end. So we're going to grab this shade here. It's a nice deep olive. I want to show you how smooth it already went on. Look at that. So I'm going to take this Mario brush here and I'm just going to press it through here. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I know I want this dark olive through here. Look at that. Just make sure you're pressing it into the eyeshadow base. This is going to give us a more even application, and it's even going to make it more pigmented and long lasting. I forgot to tell y'all, Sheila got a bath. She's dirty forever though. So now I'm going to wipe my brush here on my makeup towel, and I'm going to go into this shade now. We're going to start to tap this one above our dark green. And we'll just kind of bring it this way as well. As we tap, it'll kind of move that green over this way. I didn't want to bring it too far in. You know me, I like to do my makeup out here on the racetrack. So I want to be able to use all of the greens, so I'm still in this one. And what I'm going to do is now I'm just going to really deepen this outer part. And we're going to press it in through here. I'll show you what I did over here. What I'll do is I'll take this eyeshadow on the tip of the brush. That way we can kind of sketch this out and connect it. The brush does all the work for us if we use the tip to do this. And then from here I'm going to flip it and I have eyeshadow on the one side. And we're just going to press and deepen this. What I'm going to do now is I'm actually not going to take this dark part up through here. We're going to let that gradually fade. But I'm just going to deepen these outer corners. I also wanted to do this shape because it reminds me of little Yoda's ears. So now we're going to be taking this shade, Little Frog. This is a matte that's going to have, I like to call it pixie dust, because it's not quite a shimmer, but it's still a matte. It's just going to have a little life to it. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to press that through here and into our darker shade. Now we're going to grab this beautiful shade. This one's probably going to be my favorite. And I'm just going to press this towards the inner part of the eye. We'll come back and grab a shimmer. We'll play around with them a little bit, maybe do some spotlighting on the eye. For right now, let's really press this color into the front part. Still using that same Mario E4. So what I did is I grabbed a little bit of the shimmer here and I lightly tapped it just right through here so we get a nice wet appearance. But I wanted to show you how pretty, this is the one that I grabbed. I wanted to show you how pretty it swatches. I mean, come on. I wanted to show you that because I'm not using it that way, but I want you to know that it has these capabilities. The way I'm using it is more of just a little kiss of shimmer through here. But you see, just tapping, and look how intense it is. So also what I want you to notice is that I actually didn't bring the shimmer out like I normally do. I kind of just want it to be a little whisper of the shimmer. Just as we blink, we see it here on my lid. So notice I really didn't leave my natural lid space, which is like a little sliver here. So now we'll grab our Mario liquid liner and we'll just go across here. I'll kind of connect it here. Let's really press it into the lash line. Any suggestions? Should I leave it? I'm scared. In case you're wondering where I was, I have been smooching Judah this whole time. He's just so soft. And his little snouty is so round. He's asleep. Alright guys, I'm going to put on this Buxom mascara here. Just kind of roll it through. And we're still going to do lashes, but I always put on mascara before. Ooh, I like the way this brush feels. So I just went into this, look how gorgeous. This is the Illamasqua Skin Glowing Primer. And I've already done the rest of my face, but I'm going to do this here on the outer perimeter. I'm not going to focus this one through the center, even though I am normal to try. I still don't put anything glowy in my T-zone. So through here, down the nose, sides of the nose, the lip, or the chin. No glowy. I feel if we're normal to dry, our skincare is already through here, and that's going to be enough hydration. And again, even though I'm normal to dry, I grabbed a mattifying primer. I've been wanting to try this one. So this one is from Stellar Beauty, and it's the Brilliant Matte Primer. So we're going to try this one through the center of our face today. I'm just going to do a little dot there, and then I'll grab my Anissa Angle Care Brush, code ROSE for a discount, and we'll just kind of push this through the center of our face. So let your primer sink in for at least 2 minutes. I'm actually going to go refill my water, so I'll be right back. My NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation today. I think this is my favorite foundation of 2020. And I just take my time and I press it in with my Anissa Pinnacle Foundation brush. Don't forget your ears. And then I'll bring a little down my neck. For my forehead, I have to switch to another brush. So to go around my brows, I'm just going to switch to my Anissa Angle Concealer brush. This one just fits better around the smaller areas of the face. And I'm still pressing, never swiping. Fast, we're going to pop on these lashes from MOTD. They're in the style Celine. I like these ones a lot. So much that I might need a new pair soon. Ooh, that's pretty. I'm going to grab my Rare Beauty concealer. I just feel that this one is such a nice bright shade. And it never looks dull on the skin once it dries down. So I'll use the Rare Beauty concealer brush through here. And lately, I kind of wanted to show you, I've been doing this dome effect right through here. So just kind of press that through here and around the brows. But for the rest of my face, I'm going to grab my Anissa Angle Concealer brush. I just feel this presses in the concealer so perfect. Alright, let's grab our Crescent Contour brush. I'm going to grab my Kylie Bronzer Stick. This is in the shade Bronze Tan. Let's put the product on there. Every time. I love it. And I'm also going to take it here. Around there. And it'll even go down the sides of the nose. Just wanted to let you know that I just use this side of the brush now and I just press it in. And you can still see we have that beautiful definition. Now I'm going to take a little bit of my Gleam here. Just a little bit, and I'm going to take a fluffy brush. This is before we set anything, so we can't have anything set yet. We're going to go in and we'll just tap this on our cheekbones. It's the most beautiful glow. I'm going to go ahead and grab my Givenchy powder. You guys asked me a few things to buy during the Sephora sale. And I'm going to do I think tomorrow's tutorial won't be a tutorial. It'll just be all of my favorites from Sephora. Because the sale is going on. It starts this weekend for Rouge, I know that. I'm going to add just a little bit more bronzer to warm up the face. As you can see, this one was my OG right here. This is Toasty Bronzer from Kylie Cosmetics. And I'm using my Anissa Buffing Bronzer brush. And I'm just gonna press this in. I'm gonna go a little extra bronzy today. And then of course under here. I think it's been 100 years since I've done a black waterline, so I'm gonna use my Mario pencil liner here. And we'll go top and bottom. So I'll grab my palette again in my MAC 228, and we're just gonna grab this shade again. Notice that I'm grabbing it on the tip because we really want to be able to push it up through here and into the black. Just a little tip for you. So I still want to grab some of the black from the eyeliner. So what I'll do is I'll take my puff and I'm kind of just pulling my eye down a little bit. And if you just kind of press your brush in between your lash line and into that liner before it sets, you get a perfectly smudged waterline and lash line. I'm going to grab my little prototype brush here and we're going to go into this shade. This is what I have on my inner corner here. This eye is so pretty to me. And then we'll even pop a little bit on our brow bone. I'm going to grab this beautiful blush. I wanted something that was kind of like my skin tone, just a little bit more color. This is in the shade Fresco. And I'll just kind of tap it here. And I'm using my Anissa tapered highlight brush. So for our lips, we're going to grab this new Dose of Colors Shyla collab. I'm going to start with the lip liner. Just kind of do a rough outline. So now I'm just going to apply the lipstick. This is an actual velvet mousse. So we'll just apply this. And this will not dry down completely. It's going to be very comfortable on the lips. And then I'll just go ahead and perfect the lip line now that we have the lipstick on. I love how this kind of completed the look. It made it a little more vampy. So now we'll just go right on top with the gloss. Alright guys, this is the finished look. I think this might be my new favorite ColourPop palette. I'm not sure if my code is going to work on this, but you guys can try it. I hope you guys enjoyed the look today. Tomorrow we're going to do all my Sephora faves. That way you can see what I like and get them in the Sephora sale. Sephora sale.
Is that the palette you were looking for?
I'm tired of you. Did y'all catch that? He cracks me up. I love you guys so much, and we will see you tomorrow.